What's going on, guys? Seti here. Today we're taking another crack at Arms of God, the game that took Doom and merged it with Diablo. So we're going to jump right into it, but last time I ended on the final crusade and I failed because I just whiffed it. But I played again since then and I beat the boss, and with that we've been able to get some permanent upgrades now. So I now have the Crux Invocation, so it unlocks Crux abilities. And then I've also picked up some additional permanent upgrades, the Ascension Protocol. Weapon merges can create tier 3 weapons. That's going to be super good for more powerful weapons. And then Arsenal Doctrine. Each refresh increases the chance to offer a weapon that I already carry by 30%, which means we're going to be able to get more powerful weapons. And then we also have Consecrated Armament. Your main weapon begins with the Crusade. Already consecrated with an enhancer, it gives 30% more damage and range. And with that, we're going to go ahead and start our next crusade. So again, last time I failed on Act 1, but I have completed Act 1, so we're going to jump into Act 2, Reclaiming the Sanctum. The battle for the cathedral begins. Once a sacred fortress, it now stands defiled, its halls echoing with remnants of broken faith. Step by step, the Templar must cleanse its grounds, driving back the corruption that has taken root. But in the depths of the desecrated walls, something remains hidden, waiting to be uncovered. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this. Last time we played as the Warden, and I have unlocked the Spectre. It looks like a holy build, not an electricity build. And so because of that, I think I'm gonna run with the Warden again. And my starting weapon this time, I'm gonna go with the machine gun, because last time, well, if we go with the machine gun, we should probably go Spectre, because he has increased holy damage, 30 health points, 40 health points. We're gonna have to watch our we're gonna have to watch the damage though, because he's got less health points. And his main weapon starts with Divine Core. Change weapon elemental to holy damage. Okay, so we could start with an electric maul, but it would be holy. I think we could just go down. I'm gonna go Spectre with the machine gun to start. All right. I don't know if there's gonna be anything we can collect on this first one, but yeah, I don't think so. Either way, we're just gonna cruise our way through, make sure we don't take damage. One of the first things I want to unlock is the, what is it? Lifesteal. Lifesteal would be cracked. Okay, we definitely have something that we got to take care of in this corner. I think it's probably just something we want to survive, and let's make sure we get as many souls as possible. Whoa, this is new. Level up. Hero gains experience points by killing demons, yada yada. All right, so we can go action, benediction. While within the cross's sacred aura, the Templar is periodically healed by its divine grace. That's important healing. That's a 4-second cooldown. That might be good for survivability. Aura expansion 1. The cross's sacred aura spreads wider, extending its divine influence across the battlefield, increasing the range, which we do have decreased range on this character. Buff, the Shield of Martyr. The cross radiates divine power, granting its blessing to those who stand within its sacred aura. I think it goes based off of the direction. I think I'm gonna go down the health path. Just increase our survivability as much as possible, because I do not want to blunder like I did last time. All right, we've got a cutter, we've got a magnum, and then sawed-off shotgun as well as machine gun. I'm gonna go machine gun, and then double up the machine gun, which turns it into the auto cannon. And I don't have any more souls, so we're gonna continue. Heart of Betrayal. The cathedral stands open as if awaiting my question. I enter to find the bishop's chambers and learn why he betrayed the world. Redemption begins with the truth. And then we have a signal array. When transmission begins, defend the signal array by the end of the crusade. So yeah, I think this will be something we can easily manage this time. Yeah, signal array procs in 9 seconds. It's gonna be a 15-second Yeah, this is looking to be pretty easy so far. I'll turn my volume down a little bit. Okay. Let's keep these guys off of it. The autocannon. I do want to get a second weapon, not just buff a single weapon. If I could get a melee weapon, that would be nice, because we are playing pretty darn close. I didn't get all the souls, but we got 2 cores, resource cores. Alright. Curse of weakness. The cross emanates a righteous curse, branding all evil that dare step into its presence. Minus 2.7% damage for enemies. Buff. Seraph's agility. The cross radiates divine power, granting its blessings to those who stand within its sacred aura. Increased speed or buff. I think. Armor or speed? I'm gonna go speed. Let's make sure we're just quick. Alright, Crusade 3, Throne of the Liars. Before the clergy's throne symbols twist the sacred word. Lies grew here for years. The bishop hid more than blasphemy. We got another signal array. I want more loot. Give me loot. Chests. Alright, we gotta find this signal array. Maybe top right. And then we've got guys that do melee damage now. Or shoot. Okay, where's this dang signal array? Okay, signal array is top left. And as just opened. We need to get more weapons. We can keep up or keep on dishing out as much damage as possible. Get these guys off. Yeah. Let's get the big XP. Don't miss the big XP. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. All right, next we've got another level up, Aura Expansion, increased range, action, Divine Repulse, a surge of divine energy erupts from the cross, forcefully repelling all who dare stand against it, stagger, cooldown, Curse of Weakness, decreased damage. I'm gonna go action. And then, oh, I totally missed out on prayers last time, but that's no big deal. Increased range, minus electricity damage. More range might be pretty good. More crit chance. Whatever's our crit chance at? 20%. I'm gonna do crit chance. Increase resources. Make it easier to get more upgrades. I do like range, but I want to refresh. All right, I'm gonna go shock disc because it's kind of like a little bit of a shotgun. And then because we are holy, a sawed-off shotgun would be pretty good. And then continue going down crit chance. So. Chapel of Broken Faith. Faith was shattered in the chapel. Burn marks and ritual traces defile every corner. Someone weaponized holiness. The bishop must have passed through here. All right, this time we've got a chalice and a chest. That's more like it. Get me some additional relics. Let's get going on the chalice right away. Yeah, I think I'm fine. I didn't need to do range whatsoever. Oh, the enemy's got to be inside the circle, not just me. Alright. Dodging. Make sure we can get to the chest. I think it's going to be in the top left. Nope. Maybe top right. There we go. And we still got plenty of time to go collect our XP. Still haven't gotten anything with lifesteal. Would love some lifesteal, but we haven't been taking too many hits. But then again, last time it was just the boss that annihilated me. So I didn't miss out on too many souls. It's fine. Okay, electricity damage. We're gonna pass on that. Judged Wrath, increase holy damage. Definitely gonna do that. I think we'll probably. Oh no, that's just flat buff. Flat buff to that. Magnum. I guess we could go. Bounces off enemies, pierces enemies, direct damage. 16. Yeah, we could probably. Whoa, what's the lock? Convert to an upgrade. So I think one of the things I learned last time that I played offline if you put like a holy weapon damage gun onto a shock damage gun, it doesn't do much at all. So gonna try and avoid doing that this time around. All right, Bishop's Chambers. These chambers are ransacked, yet hidden drawers hold forbidden texts. The bishop acted with intent. He sought power, not found in God. All right, more loot. Another chalice and chest. Okay, I like just out the gate going down to the bottom. Just pull straight back. And let's try and stand in the back corner so we can make sure we get all the enemies taken out in the circle. And then we've got a huge bit spawning. I need a melee weapon. I would like a melee weapon. And I need to watch my health because I took quite a bit of damage. And ooh, that was dumb as hell. I almost killed myself there. Yeah, I definitely need some lifesteal. Lifesteal is gonna be #1 priority going forward because that first round, the lifesteal was very clutch. And I still haven't seen anything like a magnet, which would be very appreciated. But we're running it. We're running it just fine. Don't miss much on XP. Would like to get more souls. All right, action, Holy Lance. Ooh, Holy Lance. We're definitely taking that because the holy damage, and we're kind of in a holy build. All right, prayers. Get a sniper rifle. Speed, range, HP rate, dodge, minus HP steal. Not gonna go for that. Speed. Speed is good to avoid enemies. I need a melee weapon. Double barrel. I'm gonna take double barrel though and throw it on the autocannon, and then we'll double up the shotguns. I don't think it's time to refresh. All right, 6 Crusades, Library of Heresy. The library holds records proving his contact with a demon, page after page, speaking of knowledge gained through sin. Everything leads to one ritual. All right, this time we got a sermon, a shrine, and a chest. All right. Go into this back corner. Nothing. All right, there's the whatever sigil. Extra armor. We'll take that. We'll take that. Up in this corner, nothing. I do need to make sure I rotate back around to get nothing here. Where's my sermon? Where is my sermon? Okay, we've done a full round. I am not seeing the sermon. There's the chest. That took a little damage there. Alright, I'm gonna start rotating back around, get the souls. We can make sure we get some good upgrades. Alright, I'm missing the sermon. It's gotta be right here, isn't it? No? Okay, there it is. I'm just blind. Didn't see it the first time. Get our XP collection going. Not XP, but souls. Souls and XP are different in this game. Alright. Get that XP. Well, souls. I'm gonna keep saying that. Alright, Chains of the Damned, Aura, Expansion, Divine. We're gonna do holy damage. Keep going down the holy damage. Leeching Strike, we'll take that. Dodge, Airstrike, holy damage, we'll take that. Do another refresh. Electricity damage, health points, HP rate, taking that. More holy damage, electricity damage. No, don't need that. All right, come on. Where, oh where, is a melee weapon? Because I don't like being a strictly melee build. Freeze chance, I do like freeze chance. I think, yeah. We put it on the SMG. I could upgrade the crossbow. I just want to get a melee weapon though. Nope, it's just going all range. I'll go rarity find. Maybe that'll increase the likelihood of getting something. And do another refresh. Cutter, recharger, lifesteal based on damage. This has lifesteal, yeah. Attach this, plus 1% HP steal. 4% steal. How much lifesteal? 4.4. 0.4. Okay, there. It's the shock emitter versus the non-shock emitter. All right, we're going to the next crusade. Hopefully we get a melee weapon this next one. Chamber of Forbidden Texts. A massive pentagram fills the room. This is where he communed with the demon. His writings describe the blood ritual, an entrance to the catacombs beneath the cemetery chapel. Crux Shrine Revelation. Gosh, my nose is so itchy. Gotta itch it like every round. Okay, nothing. Alright. It's good that we got the shotgun, because that is something can increase our close range damage. Nothing back here. Oh, I need to watch my health. Oh, I don't like where I'm at. I need pickup range too. That would be nice. Dude, what the heck? Where is everything? Get out of there. I don't think I'm gonna get it all. Probably not getting it all this time. I got 30 seconds. I'm still good. I'm still good. It's nice that we can shoot through walls. Get these souls. Get these souls. Alright. Am I just blind? I am. It's right there. Get that. Yeah. Get up in this zone with all this XP. Souls. Souls, not XP. Alright, action. Holy damage. Action, Judgment's Wrath. From the heavens descends the wrath of God, striking down his enemies with divine fury. HP steal. Oh, what do I do here? HP steal? Yeah, I've been starting to take some hits, so I'm going to take HP steal. Holy damage. We'll take that. XP game pickup range. We'll take that. We'll take that. I don't know that I'm going to have enough. Nothing. Nothing. I should have just took what I got. Well, bounce minus HP steal. This doesn't have HP steal. 0.4%. I don't need to worry about HP steal. Do I need bounce though? Range, holy damage. I don't want to decrease holy damage. Cutter is not a shotgun. We'll just continue to the next one. Gotta trust the process. We'll get a good build going. Cathedral Courtyard. I step into the courtyard. Demonic markings point in one direction. The path to the cemetery feels guarded as if hiding something. Alright, we've got another signal array. Not looking forward to taking care of the signal array. It is right there on the top. Okay, we got 45 seconds. This is a bigger map by the looks of it. Get our corners checked. And still got 30 seconds. My dodge is a little slow on the recharge. Alright. Chest has got to be down here. Yep. Chest is here. Hit the chest, and then we're going to have to go immediately over to protect. Alright, we still got some time. Alright, we're doing just fine. This is manageable. I would love a shock maul though. Oh shit. I missed it. I don't even know what that benefit would add though. I can't remember what it's been rewarding. So it's a loss, but it's a loss that we'll just have to roll with. Alright. Level up. It's good. I always like to see a level up. It's almost like I've almost been leveling up every mission. Almost. sure we dodge out of harm's way. But dodge up here. Did a good job collecting most all the souls. Action, Celestial Barrier. A shimmering field of divine energy manifests around the cross with the power to defy all incoming projectiles. I'm gonna go damage though. Let's try and get as much damage rolling as possible. I guess I probably have to sell. And then when I sell, I'll start getting weapons to spawn again. Sharp missiles, pierce, attack speed, lifesteal. Alright, we're gonna double up on the recharger. Refresh again. Barrel expansion. We're gonna put barrel expansion on the SMG. Holy damage. Leading tier, HP steel. 31 holy damage. This is a holy damage weapon. This is a holy damage weapon. We'll do that on the shotgun. Divine. Change weapon elemental to holy. We already have that. I'll do that. I guess, what does the lock do? I don't know what this lock does. Bleeding bullets, holy damage. Plus 10% holy damage, we'll take that. Rail sight, crit chance. Come on. Alright, here we go. Finally, we've got a melee weapon. Plus 2 pierce. Change weapon type to laser. Oh, tier 3. I don't have enough for it though. Plus 2.8% holy damage. If this is an upgrade. Nah, I don't have enough for that. On to path to the cemetery. The road winds through ruins. More demons gather the closer I get. All forces seem drawn to the chapel ahead. Alright. I think there was a chalice. Alright, now there's definitely a sermon. Spin shot, new revelation. Can't remember, I should have looked and paid more attention on what was gonna spawn. Try and get him. Oh shit. Don't dodge into a horde of enemies. That would not be smart. And this will just keep rotating around. Come on. Get these big guys knocked down. I do like the ice damage. I do miss the shock damage. And I think I have debuffed my fire damage quite a bit this run. So the fact that I picked up the fire sword might not be the best, but maybe we can get one of those modifiers to make it holy damage because we have increased... No, we don't have increased holy damage on this guy. Or did we? Do we? I don't know. Can't remember. Alright. Holy damage. We're going down holy damage. Attack speed. We're doing attack speed. Alright. We got another recharger. This is the recharger. Yes. We're going to commit to the recharger. Double barrel. Increases projectiles. Minus crit chance. We have a pretty high crit chance there. And it's not something running 11% damage. I'm going to go there. And there. Holy damage, 24% range. Alright. We're doing a pretty good build so far. Crit chance. I could put a laser sight, but if I get another SMG, I would like that. And then might as well do some lifesteal. No, fire damage. We'll put the dragon's bullets on the sword. I should just sell that. Should just sell it. I shouldn't have done that in the first place. Holy spear. There we go. We're taking the holy spear. Crit chance, range. Right. Not going to be able to get any more upgrades, so moving on. Cemetery. The cemetery's chapel is heavily guarded by demonic creatures. Every trail leads here. If the entrance to the catacombs exists, this is where I will find it. Alright, this one I'm not yapping as much. I've definitely been kind of locking in. Let's see what we can do. Make sure that we make it through the second act on our first try. Because, man, I should have made that first act first try. It was so disappointing. Alright, got that. Dodge out the way there. And then the enemies have to come in range. Well, I might as well pick that up. I got too much range. I gotta get the enemies spawning in the circle. Took some damage there. Took some heat. Come on. Back up. Back up. Alright, we got the relic. Okay, we're getting a lot of damage dished out. Yeah, we're doing good. Gotta make sure we watch where damage is coming through. I think that was everything. There was only 3. I've only ever seen 3 modifiers or like pickup options, so don't need to worry. We got all 3. Now we're just cruising. This XP, souls. Yeah, we've got a fairly strong build now. If I can upgrade the spear, that'll be even better. Alrighty. Souls consumed. Alright, cutter, holy damage. Holy damage. Minus range, 34%. Health points, health rate, minus speed. I'll take that. Resource, rarity find. I'll take that. Refresh it. Sawed-off shotgun. I will take that. Alright, electricity damage. Well, I can't afford anything, so on to the next. Crypt. Beneath the chapel lies a crypt overflowing with bones, far more than a cemetery should hold. Layers of skulls and broken ribs from unnatural piles. There are more bodies here than there should ever be. Right. Oh, this is some good music. Definitely giving that Doom vibe with this music. Alright. Dodge out the way, definitely. Gotta check our corners every time. That was risky. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! Alright. Don't dodge into enemies. That is not smart. Okay. Gotta do. I missed the mall, man. The mall would make sure that these guys that are in close range were laying off me, but we're doing okay. We've definitely taken way more damage than I would like to this time, but now we're back to full health. It's definitely getting more chaotic, that's for sure. Don't like that I nerfed my movement speed, but kind of just the move that we had to take to make sure we could dish out more damage, because damage is king. Damage is always gonna be king. Yeah. Alright, yeah, well, definitely understandable why things were more difficult, because we got 600 souls, 700 souls out of that. Alright, dodge, armor, range. Go dodge. Always gonna pick up holy damage when we see it. Damn, I filled this up. I should have waited for the SMG, but I couldn't pass up on the 34%. Armor, pickup range, we'll take that. Minus range, that's fine. Magnum, I don't have a magnum. Wounding, holy damage, we'll attach that to the spear. Life steal. I'm gonna take up some more life steal. What do we do? HP steal in there. Lifesteal chance, crit chance. I'm gonna make this my lifesteal gun. Holy damage, projectiles. Putting that on the shotgun. Alright. Change weapon damage to holy. Electricity damage, crit chance, HP steel. I wonder. Yeah. Increases our damage quite a bit. Not doing any of those. I'm gonna pick up more movement speed. Fire damage, HP steel. Would love the shock maul. Holy damage, 34%. How much damage does it do? 36. I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna take the shock maul. Maybe that was a stupid decision. Probably was. Pick up a chance. Well, we'll see in this next one. If I survive, great. If I don't, it's because I switched to the shock maul. If I could get the holy damage modifier on the shock maul, that'd be better. Prison of the Heretics. Deeper within, narrow corridors hide abandoned cells. Chains and claw marks remain. These people weren't heretics. They were victims. Their blood served a purpose. Alright, same operation. Yeah, I feel like I messed up picking the shock maul up. Well, maybe not. I just need more attack speed on it. And projectiles. Attack speed and projectiles would be good. Get this chest. I'll have to dodge out of the way, and then we got. Okay, 10 seconds. Alright. This is manageable. Shock maul needs attack speed, and if we can change it to get the ice modifier on it and more projectiles, as well as the, well, let's do, I guess probably holy damage would be best at this point. We're kind of leaning into the holy build. Yeah, this is going well. We are taking quite a bit of damage on the yeah, we're not gonna get it. Let's watch our health, make sure we got the lifesteal going. Lifesteal is helping. Shock maul is good. Our pickup range is very nice. Makes it easy for us to make sure we get everything. Rock's power. Power of the attached skills, number of souls consumed at the end of the mission. Okay. HP steal. Chance. Cross powered incoming projectiles. We're gonna go HP steal. What do we want? What do we want? Attack speed. HP steal. Any HP steal on this? Crit chance. What crit chance sitting at? Yeah. We'll refresh. Holy damage. Go there. I have not done anything with the shock disc. But let's see. Machine gun. 1.5 holy damage. Weapon converted into an upgrade. Attach. We get more holy damage, crit chance, and range. Might not be so bad. But I think barrel extension. Increasing projectiles. I want more projectiles. Shock disc. Take a second shock disc. Resource and rarity find. I'll take a machine gun and put it on 57. What's the base damage? Yeah. Holy damage, electricity damage, yeah. I should probably just sell my shock weapons and replace them. What does this do? HP steal, electricity damage. Sell it. Refresh. Machine gun. Take another machine gun. HP steel, minus damage. Do that. HP steel, range, armor. I'm not going to be able to get anything after the upgrade, so... Hopefully we get the holy damage modifier for the shock maul next one. The sacrificial chamber. I guess I should have started with the shock maul and then had it turned into holy damage at the start, but... Sacrificial chamber, a sacrifice hall drenched in blood for years. Victims were slaughtered to feed the ritual. Their lives powered the bishop's twisted design. Alright. Going straight for this. Gonna go kind of like sit in the back. Okay. Well, we got a crap ton of enemies spawning now. That up. Don't want that damage. Don't want that smoke. Okay. Corners. Watch the health. Nothing in the back here. Oh shoot. We're getting ourselves cornered. Jump out of there. Yeah, we keep on taking the damage. It's gonna be in this back corner. We got the 3 and 4. Dodge out the way. That was risky as hell what I just did there. Dodge. Alright, now we're back to max health. I hate the bomb guys. The bomb guys are dropping mines all over the place, which is not great. I wonder, I'm sure there might be some acts where certain builds are weak, kind of like Borderlands, certain elements are weak against certain enemies and certain elements are great against certain enemies, but that might just be like a game knowledge thing that you gotta learn, because I wouldn't be surprised if that's a mechanic. Increase our range or enemy speed. I'm gonna decrease enemy speed. Alright, holy damage. Throw this on. I can't... What does the chain do? Oh, I bet you if you chain it, the next time it comes around, you can pick it up. Alright, there's exactly what we wanted for the shock maul. Every third attack stuns enemies. I think we'll do that on the SMG. Big barrel, increase projectiles. That on the shock maul. HP steel, range, pierce, attack speed. Let's go. Pierce on every crit. Don't need that. Do need that. Barrel extension. We'll take that. Holy damage. We'll take that. Alright. Holy damage on the shotgun. Hasn't gone to tier 3, even though I've got 3 shotguns on there. It's weird. Let's just blanket crit damage. We'll take the crit damage. Crit chance. What's our crit chance sitting at? Might just do this on the 11% base damage. Holy damage. Let's do that on the SMG. And recharger. Is the recharger? Yeah. Oh, I can't afford it. 14 of 15. Hall of Blood. Vast stone channels guide ancient blood into reservoirs. There's no offering. It was fuel. The ritual was a machine built for suffering. I didn't look at what I gotta search for, and I just dodged into nowhere. Glorious. Okay. Yeah, this music is very Doom-like. I can't remember. There's this one creator. Jeff plays guitar or something like that. He does music in the style of Doom, which is great. And He did one with The Witcher, and it's funny because the original like Witcher 3 theme song actually was a metal song before, and it was converted to whatever the style of Witcher. Oh man, I don't know that I'm gonna get this. I haven't been able to get these. It's been so tough. Yeah, ranged attacks, get it fried. Stain the whole crucifix down. We got extra assistance there. But yeah, Jeff plays guitar. Oh man, he makes some great music, and I don't know, I just like the heavy metal of Doom, especially when I'm in the gym trying to max out on some lifts. Guess we'll reduce enemy damage. Sorry, I got quiet there. All right, holy damage. Attach that there. That's just flat crit chance. We'll take that. Electricity damage we don't need. Guess we could try and focus on attack speed, HP. Take that. Damage and attack speed. I'm gonna do that on the Maul. Sawed-off shotgun. I want to get just flat projectiles. We'll do that on the Maul. HP steal damage, refresh. I'm gonna run out of souls before I get anything nice. I'm gonna put the freeze on the Maul. Increases on every critical hit, attack speed. I'm gonna buff up the melee damage that I got going because hasn't been impressive. I'm not okay. 3 projectiles. That's gonna be like, oh, it wasn't as much as I thought. Crit chance, range, damage. Our highest crit chance. 25%. Holy damage. Crit chance, 70%. Well, these two are maxed out. I can't even afford it. What am I doing? Alright. Hidden passage. At the crypt's end sits the bishop, guarding a sealed passage behind his throne. His body cracks with crimson power, his gaze fixed on me with frantic certainty. Whatever he protects must be the heart of all of this. I cannot let him stand in my way. Okay, so when I played Act 1 again, okay, they shoot. Gotta watch out for the ranged attacks. Got lifesteal going though. When I played the Act 1 again and I ended, the boss does not need to be killed so long as you survive, which is kind of nice. I thought it would mean a mission failure, but luckily it didn't. Watch her dodge, get the Maul. Come on. Oh shit. Dude, that damage came out of nowhere. It was because he did his ranged attack right at the end. Ugh. Again. Make it to the final boss and then just blunder. But we did pretty decent. We made it to the final one, and our build is much better than that first time around. You gotta lean into the right things, and I've definitely learned and been able to increase my damage, but still that damage output was nowhere near what it needed to be for that final boss. Anyways, that is Arms of God, second time around. What do you think? If you've made it this far into the video, you may as well like the video and subscribe to the channel so you can see more videos just like this where I take on other action roguelites and those sorts of things, as well as you can check out my How Hard Is It series where I'm playing through old games or games I grew up with to see how difficult they are, objectively speaking, by recording every single death. And I would really greatly appreciate it if you like the video and subscribe to the channel, because it's support like this that goes such a long way in making me, or enabling me to continue making videos just like this one. Hope to see you next time. Until then.